just want to get there. They want to go from A to Z without understanding there's B, C, D, E, F. There's a journey, there's a work ethic, there's a way of doing things. You have to be humble. You have to
Yeah.
be, you have to be greedy. You have to be ferocious, but
Yeah.
you have to do it within a certain way to get through. There is a game to be played in the world of it's political, it's cultural,
Yep.
it's um, everything you need. They don't teach you about that.
No, and and,
Yeah.
and, and and just to reiterate what he was
It,
saying real quick, because I had to change and the broadcast stopped. He was talking about how no one sees how a lot of these rappers and everywhere get here and how they're the reasons why. Like I said, how you gonna get up there and whatever, and the reasons why we really can't elevate as a people. I'm sorry, I just had to reiterate that. I'm talking about the big names and the people and stuff like that is because you don't get to see exactly everything that you was talking about, and that door gets closed. But go ahead. I'm sorry, my broadcast stopped. What you saying was pure fucking knowledge, my nigga. This is pure knowledge. This is pure truth. If he said, there's got to
mate,
be a place to hear this.
it's just ridiculous because, and here's the thing,
Go ahead.
yeah. Look at even within the culture, even within the communities, yeah.
Right.
You grew up, yeah.
Yeah.
When you started to do a little things for yourself, when you started to make money, who came and sat down with you and said, look, in order to do life, in order to get ahead, you need to learn how to invest, you need to learn how to study, you need to learn how to go for, buying those shoes, buying those chains, looking good, feeling good about yourself is all well and good, but you got to be prepared not just for who you are now, but for who you want to be in the future.
There's no
You got to
system set
set
up for that.
yourself
There
up.
is no system set up that sets us down, that set you down, that set me down, that
But
said like
every
they would
single
tell
culture
us.
has that.
No,
Every
no,
other
no.
culture has that.
We used to have it, but what I meant by that is further back in what you saying is there's that system that was like, no, let me show you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They didn't even just like this. Is how you learn how to do it. Let me like I didn't. And then here's some leads. Here's some links. Go. You know what I'm saying? Here was. You know what I'm saying? There was something. There wasn't no true gatekeeping on. Oh, you can do this, but if you pay $5.99 on this, we're gonna drop you all the game. We'll tell you all
Yeah,
the.
no,
It's just
that's
that.
that's
Go ahead.
something that's supposed to be part of the culture, part of the community, part of the family, part of the extended family. You know, as I said, rather than close doors, when you make it, you're supposed to teach the younger generation how to make it. You're supposed to become that platform that instead of them aiming for, you're supposed to become that springboard that means they can achieve even greater.
Facts. Facts.
You're not supposed to hold them down so everybody stays under your level. You're
No, because
supposed to
everybody
be
got
that
different
bridge.
ideas. We're supposed to have our different deals within our cultures that then mesh them together at some point to show
Yeah,
that's just how the fuck we move.
yeah.
Period. That's what pretty soon, like I said, pretty soon I'm gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a channel. This is gonna be that channel where all of our brothers we can go like, yo, if you want to know the truth about that, these are the brothers that speak wise because we need brothers from all angles. We need our hood brothers, we need the game brothers, we need our nerds, we need the ones who's political. We need all that. We need the ones who are for us, who's fighting for us, but on different fronts. We gotta have the different minds that could come together because they could point out all the different shit that's aimed to fuck us over. Period. That got us to where we are. Those brothers was always, I guess they call them FBAs now, foundational black, whatever it is. I don't want to say whatever it is, but I don't know but I know it's a foundational black, I believe, association or something. It's like we had something like that in place. And it's just like it's not what it was. It was taught to her. We had our own TV shows that seemed to teach it, that seemed to break it, and then they just gone. And then it's like now it has to be on demand to where you have to show, but now it's like everybody has access. So just everybody's thinking and feeling is like, no. And when I say this, I guess it segments into what I need to do. I was talking about a wall one time. Now we need to put a wall because we need to put a wall around our culture. And people think that when I say put a wall around our culture, I don't mean that as oh heck, fuck all races. No, but we need to have a wall around it to where it's like I'm trying to teach my son. When you see another, hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Whatever. When a white anybody else aside of brother, hey, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Don't give me that. Oh, what's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing, sir? How you do? I can't praise everybody for acting. Be yourself. QBU is the name of this damn channel for a reason. A lot of my homeboys and shit, they still say bro. None of them say they don't say none of this shit. I'm just saying growing up, none of their vernacular changed just because we was cool. I was still homeboy, I was still bro. And this is what I was talking about cultures. As far as cultures, white people used to say bro all the that was they shit, bro. Like bro was they shit.
Yeah.
Cool was they shit. Tubular, like all them ain't nothing wrong with none of that shit. Rock music was nothing wrong with rock music. What happened to that? What happened to Sum 41?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like what happened? Like everything can't be done in rap music. Everything can't just be done for art. And I had to figure that out on our own. So I'm just like, why? Like, man, there was a study done inside of a classroom when I signed it. When I tell you the people that raise hands for rock music in Sum 41 and Blink 182 versus people that raise hands for rap music of music they had no business listening to in the first place. I'm just saying. It's like it's like why? But that's always been my question. My question is like, so it's like, what's wrong? And I'm saying what's wrong with us gatekeeping ourselves because we need to get ourselves right. And the first way to get ourselves right is like, nah, we need, like I said, why every time I see a brother, I automatically think, what if we just automatically thought about each other? And I'm talking about even in America. I'm not sure how it is in London. You have to kick it off to me in London because, like I said, this is why you be let brothers know in London how it is. Like at some point in time, we're gonna have to connect together. At some point in time. I don't give a damn where the fuck you are, where you got dropped off that. We all face a certain reality being our skin color for no fucking reason that we didn't ask for. That I don't go out my way to find. That I didn't ask nobody to call me the hard R. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times I'm not even asking, like, what you do that for? I just was asking you if you needed any help or something. I'm at my job. I'm asking if you need help. Why I gotta be the hard R for asking if you need help? I'm trying to assist you. You just want to be ignorant. I like it's wild. It's wild. But like I said, and like when you hit that shit with that culture, like no, and that's how it starts. That gatekeeping shit. Period. It's like why is everything some weird ass shit to where it's like I can't even like you can't talk to people. They're too high up, and it's what they say. Oh, wrong place. It's like I said. It's just. To not be able to reach people, not be able to talk to them, of course, because they're so high up, the gates closed, and there's there's no what was it? I just lost it. It was not a funnel system, not a funnel system. All right, brilliant analogy. Best way to put it. How come? All right, Floyd Mayweather, billions and everything. Everybody got all this more money than LeBron. Why is LeBron the only one that opened up school to try to help people and their families and bringing their families living in the same? Like, why is LeBron the only person making that school? Why was he the first one to do it? They talking about Dr. Umar's talking about schools. How can LeBron be the first person to make a school? He does not. His salary is not the same of that of Floyd Mayweather or anybody that has money way more than him. 50 Cent, all of them. And I'm not saying shade at 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I'm sure, does a lot for our people in ways I don't know because I don't follow him like that. I know he's a good person. The person he is. I know he's invested a lot. I know he's a mogul. I'm sure he's helped or tried to help plenty of the people around or whatever. So I was like, I can't speak for a lot of them because I don't know what the fuck they do, and I don't know him personally like that. Nigga ain't never done nothing personally to me. So I'm just saying on that kind of stat note. I mean, if you want, we could say musically, people did a lot. Well, we did a lot to ourselves, but at the same time, there's people who tried to do a lot of change with their same music at the same time. So it's just like people got to learn, and that's a whole nother video I'm doing on doing is music and how it affects our people because culturally our music is different, and we're affected by our music way differently from different cultures, which is why our music was what it was. Like, oh man, dude, it's been a it's just
Like,
oh shit, my bad, alarm going off, my bad. Oh man, brother, I'm just saying, because I'm like, as far as I knew, our different cultures have made us okay. They listen to rap, they listen to this. Okay, cool. White people listen to their own music. Everybody had their own music, but then we all came together. Like I said, this is why I've always said, why can't we have our own damn holidays? And what I mean by that is if we knew Thanksgiving to be this thing with our family, whatever, okay, so if we can make all these laws and anti-Asian hate laws, but we can't make an anti-hate black people law. But I guess an anti-hate African American law. But regardless of that, why can't we just reinstate what the fuck Thanksgiving is, Christmas is? Like, what's the point of Christmas? Christmas, the joy of giving, perpetual miracles, and just that frost, that time to bring family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't those fuck Santa Claus? We could take Santa Claus and the reindeers out of it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, why can't Christmas just be Christmas? Fuck it, call it Merry Holidays. God damn it, well, when we can still have a Happy New Year, we still have that. Easter, why don't we just call Easter something else and have Passover? You know, it's like, why do we gotta kill the shit that made everything great for us? Why can't Halloween literally be just Halloween? A time for kids to bring their fantasies and lives and things they wanted to be able to be, because they got to deal with shit all through the fucking year. So they get one fucking year to walk around, knock on people's doors and say, hi, trick or treat, and get some fucking candy. When our kids don't know what the fuck on the night is. You know what I mean? Like, Mark, holla at me, brother. Like, our kids don't know what it meant that when we owned the night. You remember them? I know you had Halloween nights, nigga, where the whole town was out. You know what? I don't know how y'all did it in London, but growing up on Halloween, everybody was out. All the kids, there was no child in the house. Everybody was out. You had your dough sprinkled here and there. Everybody was out. Everybody was walking around. You saw everybody. Everybody was knocking on the door. It was social. Nobody was putting drugs in people's candies and shit. There wasn't no. For the one time when our kids got to go knock on random doors, see their homeboys, see people they don't normally get to see that they probably always want to see. It brought a different light to everything. And that's got to change. Why? Like, I can see if, like, they say, you know what? Trick-or-treating's gone, you know what I'm saying, get back. All we do is advise, you know, certain parents, whatever, stay stationed in corners. There's enough random fucking parents just to be stationed, especially with cameras now. Too many motherfuckers with camera phones for us, our kids, not to be able to walk around and own the fucking night. Just to be able to walk around the evening and be out till 1 or 2 in the fucking morning. I'm talking about all ages were out. Having a good time, enjoying life. People that you probably hated each other became friends on Halloween. Yeah, you had your knuckleheads, but shit, go ahead.
You have to understand something. So
help me understand, because I'm going to fight for the shit that we grew up on.
Reinvigorating community. That's what it was. Their communities existed. We're not talking about black, white. We're talking about where you live, the area you live. Everyone was part of that community.
Everyone.
Like, your next door neighbor might have been white, they might have been black, they might have been Asian, they might have been whatever, but they were still part of that community. You still said hello when you saw them. You still respect.
Yeah, there was a respect. It wasn't a hey brother something just because I'm black and he's white. No, it was a how you doing, sir? Hey bro, whatever. Hey my man, how you doing? Oh, what's good, my nigga? Hey bro, how you doing? It was a respective culture that this is just what they say. It was just a respect, all around respective. We were still all in the community. We still where we were. We still had to do diligence. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Because the fact of the matter is, there is too much power comes from community.
But no. But all right. You know what? And I keep hearing that. Let's dive into power, because it's like we keep hearing this power. It's like what kind of? This is the power they talking about. That power that comes from community. Because I'm like, I want to take this time to break it down all the way. Because like I said, I'm trying to represent all of us. It's like, look, I've lived through life. I learned what I had to learn in school. I know 1 + 1 = 2. I know a man is a man, a woman is like, I'm coming from the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. And I think we need to break down, what does it mean, power in the community? It's not let's get a community together to destroy the fucking government. That I don't know where people think keep this community is we all held hands and sang Kumbaya over a fucking fire.
Yeah, but no,
that is not what we did.
It's not about that. But what you have to
tell them what it's about. Tell them what it's about. That's what I'm saying. We're breaking it down. It's not about that. Tell them what it's about. Tell them what it's about, Margaret.
If you have a high functioning community, people help each other. People strive. People want to become better, become more. Society currently functions on this need to have people barely keeping their head above water. Everyone is so focused on just being able to survive Forget living. You're just trying to survive. You
Right,
don't have the
right.
time to look around and see what's going on in the world. You don't have the chance to look around and see who's how to be better people, how to treat each other people. Everyone's purely focused on themselves because surviving is that difficult. You
Yeah.
make it easier to survive by having community, by having people help you. Then you start looking around, you start seeing what's going on. The fact that no one cares about politics, you know why no one cares about politics? Is
Why?
because
Tell 'em.
no one's got time to care about politics.
Ah, there we go.
So you start having community, you start allowing people to live, not just survive, and they start having time on their hands.
No. And people are like, what do you mean by living? At least having the money when it's like, yo, I'm hurting. Yo, here's a couple of dollars or something. Where people actually looked out
That's
for something and not
that's
always looking for a
yeah,
fucking handout. People were looking for some help to get where they could to pay that help back and say, thank you. I'm trying to work hard to have something myself. Period. And a lot of these random ass YouTube channels talking bullshit on what they think we do in the fall society of men and women. Now, I'm finna get into. I'm gonna be getting into all that shit. There's gonna be plenty more videos. We're gonna be getting all that shit because I'm just tired of click. I'm just tired. Like I said, I'm done. I'm tired of clicking on. Where the hell is this damn blue light thing? I'm tired of getting on and seeing these videos. And like I said, it's always pseudoscience. It's always, oh, we should allow, but we should this. We should always this. There's always two. This it's time to take all. I'm trying to take all these extremes and let's break them out to what we talking about and what we mean and how we move in our daily lives. Because a lot of us ain't living on this bullshit that a lot of people are talking inside a lot of these different YouTube channels, all these other places and stuff. And it's like it to me after a while. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of gets irritating. Because it's like,
yeah,
okay, well, where do I go to hear about actual politics that's going on? Where do I go? Because it's like we don't have time. No one
nah,
has time for this, but if I know something is coming and I'm able to put my voice to fuck to where and I stick, because we ain't trying to lose, nobody's trying to lose their jobs. Nobody's trying to be on no bullshit. Like, no one has time to waste because we got to get there. But if, where is something that gives us that hope? That's what I'm saying. Where is that something that points to everything can't just be, oh, everything was a lie. Everything was meant for our racism. Everything was meant to, okay, well, can we have something that's meant, can we get something back? After, you know what I'm saying? You can only tell me so much fuck shit. It would be like, okay, so we just have nothing. We can't enjoy shit in life now. That's it. I'm
hey,
like, no, that's bullshit. I
that's how it's
think no,
going.
we should be able to fight for the shit that got us here. Period. Old school music, honoring the shit that came before us, realizing what the fuck our culture means to us as people, letting everybody else do their own shit while we focus on ours. Period. Keep up with the
Yeah,
Jones. Like, how about you keep up with your own culture? Keep up with your. I mean, it's this period. And the only way to do that shit, like I said, is the dedicated time that we spend to our kids and pushing that down to the shit that we got. Like I said, the things that we came up with. And at the same time of doing that, sticking with the like-minded friends and people that we associate with. And that's what's become hard. It's because, I mean, I get it, Marcus. I get it, brother. Like, it got to a point where even my shit, I had to slow down and be like, okay, what am I really trying to pass down to my son? I could say I'm talking one way or one headed or something, but it's like at the end of the day, no. I got my son on the cool head and chill level, but then when I turn around and okay, where's the people from to hang out with? Where's the home? It's like, well, if you pay more attention than just yourself, and that's what people got to understand is when it's like, oh, do you represent every black person, every person of every scale, of every, no matter what race you are, really? But I'm talking more for our people, but no matter what race, period. If they ask you, do you represent this culture? Your first words would be yes.
yeah,
Yeah, I do. I do. I mean, whether I like it, do you like it or not? I could hate it, but the truth is, this is what it is. So I'm gonna have to walk a certain way. But then again, think about it. So walking right, you hate walking right. You hate walking when no one says you got to give up living life and want to have a drink, want to have a smoke, want to enjoy life. But do you really got to be playing females? Do you really got to be on bullshit? Do you really got to be on fucking people over? Do you really got like you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you really got to be on some other shit? Period.
nah, that's what it's about, mate. That's what it's about.
My thing is, what happened? I thought really enjoying life and everything was whether you work a 9 to 5 or make money. As long as you're able to make money, as long as you're able to pay your bills and everything, and enjoy the final lives, you can plan for a trip, you can do things. I thought that was success. Well, at some point in time, we have to move back success into being for the fact that we're able just to do things and live, enjoy some of the things we never got to enjoy in life. Period. Bye out. You're done. Your legacy will live
Yeah.
on through what you leave behind. So if you leave no kids behind with no real word and motivation, something for them to cling to, so when they die, they got something that'll really jolt them into place. Then what are we really doing out here? And then if we're too busy as parents associating with people who aren't on that tip, or at least pointing us into a right direction to get there, then what the fuck is we really doing? Because it's like I don't understand why like I said, we gotta have more of a hold on our kids, what we watch, which I've always commended you as a parent. I gotta commend you on that.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I know for a fact you kill them extra. It'd be hard with the shit that be going on out there outside of our doors when they get out there in the schools and shit. It's a whole nother story.
Hey, there's too much out there, man.
Way too much out there. Michelle, we gonna come back at y'all. I'm gonna come at y'all with another. It's gonna be another one. I appreciate my brother, my brother Soul Marcus right here for showing up. Right, that a true legend. When I tell you from gaming, like we go back since my son was like barely one, which means his son wasn't even born. Like this is before we had, you know what I'm saying? Before we were working hard. So, no, I appreciate you, Marcus, man. I appreciate you for that knowledge and all the knowledge that you give, man. Trust me, this is why if y'all gotta go check out No School Gaming. We got another jersey coming, brother. That was just some off the fly, but I had to wait for the word because I gotta get you that real old school that shit you saw him, that's the shit you saw him be Air Jordan in.
Hey, it's all good, man. I appreciate the love, man. Always.
All right, y'all. Please tune in, subscribe, share. Like I said, there's only one way to go forward, and we just got to start stomping through all the bullshit. And I believe as a matter of fact, before I get out of here, I believe we've touched on this before. But we'll touch on it another. I ain't worried about it. That's just we'll come back to that. Anyway, thumbs up. See y'all next.